Alright, Amberbach, class is in session. Overall, this was a really fun game to watch. No penalties, and very well paired against these puck buddies. I think the competition was really good. I think you played against them very well. I think the competition was strong. Not a lot to really criticize in this, so I'm going to go with a different approach. I'm going to talk a little more about statistics at the end, but let's go and talk about the pros and cons of the game. Okay, as you can see, have the puck down in the corner, and Jeff makes a good chip shot out of the zone. Nice little dump and chase. I think that's Alex going after it, but his trail mate is not skating with him. He's just kind of gliding past the blue line, so he's left all by himself. Jeff finally comes blazing in, and as you can see, all of the puck buddies are looking at the puck, which leaves Jeff wide open for a pass. Or another safe option would have been to send it back up to defense just to get the puck recycled and have more opportunities to pass the puck around. Unfortunately, the shot got deflected and then bounces around a couple more times, and then they managed to get it back into the neutral zone. Okay, we've got a deflected shot right here. It bounces up to the puck buddies. Now remember, move your feet. No puppy dogs. Right here, if we had kept moving, we would have been able to get in front of this guy instead of doing a sweeping block. Defense, if you'd turned around sooner, you would have been able to see that you had two forwards coming in. Instead, we puppy dog. We're staring at the puck. We don't even pay attention to the guy on the weak side. He comes slipping in. The guy with the puck, the F1, comes swinging around. He makes a nice clean pass over to his F2, who then, if he had a decent shot, probably would have had a goal right here. Okay, we've got to remember to keep our head on a swivel. As the play's developing, we need to look around because, as you can see, everyone is staring directly at the puck. They're not noticing the two forwards that are slipping in behind them, and we're continuing to watch the puck as they break through. Right here, he drives in. Still, everyone is staring at the puck, and then as he comes around, he makes a shot attempt. Their two forwards are there for a rebound and then also regaining possession. Their defense is wide open. He takes a pass, and we just give them way too much time and space to move the puck around. Okay, Frank, on this play, you do a good job of getting back and hustling and getting possession of the puck, but there might have been a better option right here. If you had, I noticed you did a backhand to put it back into the neutral zone, but if you'd held on to it and just curved around or gone behind the net, it would have bought a little time because there was a line change happening. And if you'd gone behind the net, you would have had the opportunity to look at the forwards that were coming out and made a clean pass tape to tape instead of just bouncing it, because as you can see, the other team just picks it up and brings it right back in. Jeff, there's really good hustle on this face-off. I like how when the puck comes out, you go after it, you push it down ice. Two hands on your stick would have been better. But as you're driving down, you see you've got someone at the top. Right here, a little side pass would have been a good shot opportunity. As I was making this video, I noticed a lot of plays we've been using just one hand, either sweeping to try and block or one hand trying to receive the puck. Here's an example of that, where if Jeff had had two hands on his stick, he probably would have been able to catch and control the puck and then skate with his momentum between these two guys and then turn into the neutral zone, or catch the puck, pass it over to the winger, and then he could have taken off. Third option could have been, if he'd controlled the puck, he could have passed it back to defense, and then he could have spun around into the neutral zone and been open for a better pass. Nice dump into the neutral zone by defense, and Josh staying on the boards to pick it up. As you can see, he's got some support with him. His line mate's going in. Keep your head on a swivel, because when you get around this defender right here, what we want to do is throw off the goalie so he doesn't know where the shot's coming from. And if you'd passed it to Jeff, he was open, and if Jeff had missed the pass, Don Reek was back there. He could have picked it up and then either shot or cycled the puck around with more support from the other teammates. This is a nice play where we actually did some pretty good passing. As you can see, it goes up to Jeff. Jeff dumps it into the neutral zone. Alex is there for it. He chases it down, stays on his wheels, gets in front of number 10, and then fights for it up against the boards. And we have good position in front of the net. Jeff gets it, passes it over for a shot opportunity. I want you to watch the puck buddies on this play right here. We lose possession of the puck. They pick it up. Their guy's in the neutral zone for a nice open pass. And then as he goes into the attack zone, he's got some good stick handling. And instead of charging the net, he goes over to the side, waits for his teammates. We spread out and give him too much space. And then he's got a clean shot. Watch how the puck buddies cycle this puck. We're coming in, they pass it all the way to the other side where he's wide open, then return it back to the other side, have us chasing. But Jeff does a good job of intercepting and getting it in the zone. He does his own little fancy footwork here, gets it over into the corner. Now right here, Jeff, if you had done a back pass to your defense, you already had 3 players around you. A back pass, he would have been wide open. He could have either had a shot, passed it over to the weak side D, or just continue to cycle it around like they did. Okay, the score is 1-0 into the third period, less than 40 seconds to go. Daryl gets the puck. He goes into the neutral zone. He gets past one guy and then past another defender. Starts to lose control of the puck, but gets it back, loses it again, makes a last-ditch jab at the buzzer, almost gets that bad boy in. Great effort. Now let's talk about those stats that I mentioned earlier. So what I've done is my son's team, they keep track of all their shots and a whole bunch of other stats. But I was looking at that report and I thought this might be interesting for us to analyze and look at. So here's a screenshot of what our first period looked like. Now on this key on the left-hand side, you'll see there's goals, saved, blocked, and missed. Obviously we didn't have any goals, so you won't see any of those on there. But the saved is indicating that the goalie either caught it, covered it, or laid on it. Something to keep us from, cause the play to stop. The blocked is the solid black circle, and that just means that he hit it with his blocker. Somehow it deflected away from the net. He didn't cover it and stop the play. And then a missed just means that we shot and missed. And you'll see the placements on the ice is where the shots came from. And as you'll see in the first period, we didn't have that many shots, and the ones that we did were blocked and deflected. So that tells me that we need to go in and start crashing the net when we shoot, and also that we need to take more shots. As you'll see, there were none that were done in the slot area, and that is predominantly, based off of the stats I saw from my son's games, most shots are scored in that slot. So we need to make sure we can get in there. Now they did have some really strong defense that was keeping us away from the middle. That's their job, and they did it very effectively. So what we need to focus on is trying to get in there and crash that slot area and get in front of the crease for rebound shots. Now in the second period, opposite side of the ice, we did a better job of getting into that slot area and shooting. And as you can see, most of the dots are black, which means that we shot at the net. The goalie blocked them away. So we need to have someone there for the rebound shot to get that second opportunity. Usually the second opportunity, the goalie cannot defend. They have good defense, but I think there were many times in the video where they gave us a chance at it. Now you'll see we had 2 shots that were saved. They were both from outside, so the goalie was on top of his game there. Moving into the third period, we started to back off a little bit. I don't know if we were getting tired or we just thought the game was over, but we didn't put up many shots, and the ones that we did were outside of the slot, and they were missed. They just missed the net. We only had 2 that the goalie had to save. So looking at the entire game, this is the way our shot stats look. Very few were from the middle in the slot area, and a lot of them were just blocked and no rebound opportunity on them. So we can definitely improve on that. Just continue our passing and crashing the net, and I think we're going to have more goals. A couple of other stats I took down were the face-offs and the shots on goal. Now for our face-offs, we won 10, we lost 16. So we've got to do a better job at the face-off winning, because as soon as it goes to them, they had a really good job of passing it around, cycling, as you saw in the videos, and then their defense was just able to keep us from getting it. Now, shots on goal, pretty even. We had 14, they had 12. So pretty even game. As I'd mentioned, it was a fun game to watch, no penalties, and you guys played well against them. It's just their defense was strong and we didn't put enough shots up. And when we did our face-offs, unfortunately, it went to them, which they gave them more time with the puck. And with that said, I did notice that a lot of the time the puck was in our zone. And I imagine that's because, as I mentioned, their defense was good. They were able to clear the puck from us, pass it up to their guys that were open, and then they'd skate it right back in. So some things to work on, but it was a good game. You guys are doing great compared to when you first started, so keep it up. And then also, if you liked the video, go back to the beginning, watch it again, and look at what we did right, look at what they did right. So that way we're going to be a little bit smarter, a little better hockey IQ for our next game. In conclusion, I've got some class notes for you. Number one, always keep your head on a swivel. Don't puppy dog. You've got to make sure that you see the opposing player. If he's trying to sneak in or if he's going to be open for a shot, take away the time and space. Keep your head on a swivel. Be aware of what's happening around you. Number two, keep your feet moving. When you're going in for the play, if you're going for the puck, make sure you don't start gliding when you get close to the player or the puck. Keep moving through it. That'll provide you a lot more speed and take away their time and space. Number three, crash the net for rebounds. Shoot and crash the net. Number four, keep passing. Keep passing. Cycle that puck. Make sure that your guys are open. If you're cycling the puck, make sure you get open. Pass it to open spots. Pass it to the player that's going to be able to either continue the cycle or get that shot. You guys have got this.